festive snowman costume. And if you've ever wanted to fly around the city, then 'tis the season. Because at level 30, there's a flying magic carpet waiting for you.
Don't forget about the Santa costume that's available at level 39 in the city or level 40 aboard the Goat Boat. With this unique holiday attire, you'll be throw-ho-hoing it down all on your opponents.
There's also a number of double XP coins available, as well as multiple attribute boosting arm sleeves. Use these rewards to climb the chimney and get all the way up to level 40.
Because if you do, the city has an all-new feature waiting for you. Introducing Core Badge Patterns.
Have you ever wanted to core 2 badges in the same badge category? Well, for the first time in NBA 2K, you can.
And speaking of level 40 rewards, it wouldn't be a chilly winter without Ice Trey. He's the first Galaxy Opal level 40 reward in NBA 2K23. But more on that later. For now, boost your lineup with a Fire and Ice pack at level 17 in My Career, a Glitched pack at level 23, and a Dreamer pack at level 34.
It's the most wonderful grind of the year. We wish you all a merry Season 3.
And don't forget to send us your highlights using the hashtag 2KTVWow. Whether they're naughty or they're nice, we want to see them.
With every new season in NBA 2K, we get some new beats. And in Season 3, we're excited to bring a brand new track from music artist and big 2K fan Giovanni.
He visited the 2K TV studios recently to talk about his addition to the soundtrack, 2K, and more. Check it out. All right, well...
And the starting lineups have concluded. So just sit right back and relax. We'll be back in just a moment. It's time for the NBA. Live on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer. DA, it's all yours.
Well, thanks very much, guys. Of course, the NBA hat.
And the message usually received, DA. Thank you. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Russell Westbrook out there with Jaylen Brown. Then it's Michael Porter. Then it's Anthony Davis. And it's Toscano in at the power forward. And for the Timberwolves, 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Then there's D'Angelo Russell. Then there's Edwards. And it's Noel in at the 2-guard spot. And that one goes out of bounds. It's touched by Porter. Here's Russell. Still very early in the season here, but teams, Greg, beginning to hit their stride and get into a rhythm.
And the same can be said for the younger talent. Rookies are shaking off those debut jitters and starting to show us what they can really do.
Here's Westbrook. Passes to Toscano. Porter inside. Edwards there. And that one's good by Porter.
Just using his size well close to the rim. Porter is outstanding at cashing in from those spots.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Here's Noel. No good from outside. Greg, looking at the shooting numbers of Michael Porter Jr., they're off the charts.
I mean, his first full year in the league, Porter Jr. was top 20 in field goal percentage, top 10 in three-point percentage. Incredible numbers for a 6'10" win.
And it's Brown missing. Now the Timberwolves with it. The pass to Edwards. The baseline J. And Davis sends it back.
The incredible length of Davis uses it to perfection to come up with the block.
Boy, that's 0 for 3 in the early going. Just a little out of sync.
For Minnesota, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Pass to Noel. Here is Edwards. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Gobert, the pass to Edwards. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Davis dishes to Westbrook. Brown right side. Back to Westbrook. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Gobert with the defensive effort.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Edwards, that's good. And that'll tie this game up.
And that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. It doesn't bother him.
Inside, it's stolen by Gobert. Porter against Edwards. Edwards with another miss.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Pass to Toscano. Brown feeling it out a bit. 6 on the shot clock. Passes it to Toscano. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Timeout called first of the game for Minnesota. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
Well, you saw how dialed up they were from distance. The defense just couldn't get out to everyone.
And that explains their three-point percentage. They had more than a few players giving the defense absolute fits from range.
Some changes for Minnesota. Anderson, he's checked in for Gobert. Taurean Prince comes in for Edwards. And Jordan McLaughlin subbed in for Noel. There's a minute left to play in the first quarter. And McLaughlin gets it to go.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Outside Porter. The pass to Gabriel. The kick out to Brown for the three. A rebound by the Timberwolves. To the inside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And now in the final year of his contract, D'Angelo Russell trying to get back to that all-star level and the promise that got him that last 4-year deal.
That free throw missing.
And to me, the ceiling that D'Angelo Russell has is really high. This guy is dynamic, he's confident, he can score it, and he's just going to continue to want to prove himself.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Highland passes to Gabriel. Up and in on the layup.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here's Russell. Gabriel with the rebound. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. And the dunk by Brown.
Well, how about Jaylen Brown in transition, a phenomenal finisher in the open floor.
And here's Russell. Shoots over Brown. And that one released in time, but no good. With the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Lakers lead by 3. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
What we saw in that first quarter,
They won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And Kevin, you could tell it meant a lot to the players. This is a team that has struggled for so long, and by getting to the playoffs, this is a step in the right direction.
Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Prince out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Noel in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Here's Highland. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. 5 to shoot. It's Porter outside. No good that time. So Minnesota will take it the other way. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Lakers team.
And even though they were the better team overall, they actually lost the season series against this club a year ago.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. And doors for teams trying to establish culture and institutional values. What makes that possible? How does that work?
I think that begins from ownership through the front office and then down to the coaching staff and then finally to the players. But Kevin, we know this. It can't be just talk. Show me, don't tell me. You have to be accountable to your teammates and to the organization.
Los Angeles leading by 3. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Michael Porter Jr. was a top prospect in his high school class, but his back injury has presented a constant challenge. He says, it changed my perspective. I'm just going to get up every day and try to be better than I was the day before. If I'm giving my best every day, then I'm good. Back to you guys.
Well, you hope he stays healthy. That has been a concern. Thanks, David. Here's Noel. That 3 off the mark. For the Lakers, they won their last contest, that game against the Nuggets in Ball Arena. Porter with it. Picked up by Edwards. Now, here's Bron. Toscano passes to Bron. And it's good from the elbow. Brown's got the lead up to 5 now for Los Angeles.
Well, the mid-range is something Jaylen Brown entered the NBA with. He looks very comfortable in that spot.
Gobert with it. No points in the game yet for him. It's Edwards on the wing. He's guarded by Davis. Edwards can't hit.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
Porter kicks to Westbrook. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Brown inside, guarded by Prince. To the middle, and stolen by Prince. We've got 1:18 left here in the second. Edwards can't hit. And so Brown will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Rudy Gobert. Anderson comes in for Taurean Prince. Russell, he's checked in for Edwards. And Jordan McLaughlin subbed in for Noel. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
As to Russell. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
This guy's a shifty player now. D'Angelo Russell adept at using various speeds to keep defenders off balance.
The Timberwolves shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
A year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line, so that's a nice all-around effort.
And so Russell hits them both. Right, here's a classic NBA question. Who's been the best franchise in league history? Celtics or the Lakers?
Come on, Kevin. You are putting me on the spot, but I'd go with the Lakers. More superstars over the years, and I think that 2000s run with Kobe and company, that put them ahead, in my estimation.
You get a look at the gritty, competitive fire of Jaylen Brown. Takes on the defense and draws the contact.
First free throw is good.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
Both shots good from the stripe.
How exciting is Jaylen Brown as a basketball player? This guy is a skilled forward who loves showing off that ability to dunk the basketball.
Top of the key, McDaniels. Outside, Russell. Here's McLaughlin. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. McLaughlin's got 5 now.
What you love about D'Angelo Russell, he can impact winning with both his scoring and his passing.
Westbrook surveying the D. Left side, Davis. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Davis has got his first 2 points of the night.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Los Angeles on top, leading by 7. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. A competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. The period came to a close with them holding a 3-point lead. Taking a look at the Lakers. Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Lakers?
They're in good shape thanks to the work they're doing on the glass. Their effort has been excellent. The numbers are too. And I don't see those numbers dropping. They're going to keep doing the dirty work in the second half.
Kenny, let's get your input on the Timberwolves.
They have to start penetrating in the lane. A few high percentage shots could make a difference in the paint. Right now, the focus has been on jumpers, and it's been too predictable.
And that'll...
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. You look at Jaylen Brown, what a contribution.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
So for the Lakers right now, the backcourt pair for them, Westbrook and Walker. Then it's Anthony Davis. Then it's Porter. And it's Toscano in at the 4 slot. Noel passes to Towns. Yep, that one goes. Towns has got his first 2 points.
Oh, big-time athletic play by Cat right there. Brushes off the contact, gets to his finish. Nicely done.
Westbrook passes to Toscano. Porter against Edwards. There's the dish to Westbrook. Over Russell. Rebound, Minnesota. After this one, they're off to San Antonio to take on the Spurs. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. And too long on the shot.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Westbrook finds Davis. That one falls. Davis has got his second bucket.
Yeah, the added muscle Davis has put on, helping him on these tough finishes, flexing on him there.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
He's doing everything he can to put this game to bed, and great score there to help his team.
Pass to Noel. This one for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Well, unselfish play by Anthony Edwards. Teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
Lakers leading by 4.
And this Lakers squad has a ton of talent, but some guys are well past their prime.
Gobert against Davis. The kick out to Westbrook. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. And what do you think, GA, is the next step for this Lakers team?
Coming off a championship not that long ago, young firepower is surely needed. These older guys can't carry a team like they used to.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The Lakers are, of course, one of the league's storied franchises. Magic Johnson was asked recently if they have the best all-time collection of players. He says it's not even close. Outside of Bill, we have all the dominant closers. Kobe, Jerry, Bron now, Irving. Come on now, it's just too many Lakers. Kevin, back to
you. He's got a point, David. We thank you for your report. Los Angeles calls timeout.
And momentum going the other way. Can they find some answers?
I think here you have just got to get back to what you do best and then live with the results.
McLaughlin's checked in for the Timberwolves. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, you've got to appreciate the athleticism of Jaylen Brown. This guy's a quick penetrator who forces defenses to get physical with him.
Lakers shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Numbers last year for them, just about 73%, so the bottom third of the league.
Good on the second free throw.
And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They'd better hope this thing works out. A lot riding on it.
And it's Towns missing.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Out to Lamb. Here's the 3. The rebound by Anderson.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Towns. The shot goes down and gets this game back to even.
Boy, you can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
Here's Freedom. And he dunks it down.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, GA, he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
Towns, the pass to McLaughlin. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Daniels, he's checked in for Minnesota. Passes it to Freedom. Here's Highland. The Lakers moving the ball around. And Lamb kicks to Brown. Just 5 to shoot. The Lakers need to get a shot off here.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Lakers lead by 2. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. The forwards are Edwards and McDaniels. Then it's Russell. And it's Rudy Gobert. And it's Noel in at the 2 guard. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. I'm glad we got a chance to check out that fantastic drive one more time.
And that's the kind of bucket they needed. Close game in the second half. Great finish on that one.
Russell with a wide open look. Offline with his 3. And so it's Lamb with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. They lead by 4. Here's Highland. He's guarded by Russell. Lamb passes to Gabriel. Good.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
The Timberwolves shooting just 29% in this game. They are not a pretty sight out there offensively. To the paint. And Gobert with the basket on the assist from Edwards. Gobert's got his first bucket of the night. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for McDaniels.
Now into the lineup for your Timberwolves, Taurean Prince.
Brown outside. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 4. Good. That one on target from Noel.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
And now the Timberwolves on the break. Left side, Edwards to tie it up. It goes straight through with the switch. Edwards got it all tied up now for Minnesota.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Los Angeles with another miss.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're trailing by 2. There's 1:54 left to play here in the fourth. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, D'Angelo Russell.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard the Lakers coach talk to his team. He told them, hey, guys, this is a close game, but if we execute right here, I like our chances. There's no need for hero ball. Trust one another. Make the simple play. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
On the wing, Porter. There's the basketball. On the wing, Davis. Back to Brown. Fires the three. Oh, good on that one. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. There's 45 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Russell dishes to Gobert. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
Points are an absolute must here.
And no time to waste. Not at this point in the game.
And the Lakers call time here. They're trailing by 2. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
23 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Porter finds Davis. Pass to Toscano. 5 on the clock. A floater.
Well, this is what you're hoping to see. A level of dominance on the defensive end by Towns. Sends that shot back.
You know what? Smart foul. You got to try to extend the game.
8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And that's an intentional foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Timberwolves, Jalen Noel. At the line for 2.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
Well, what a performer this guy is. Game is on the line. He stands up and delivers.
For 3, Westbrook. So it's Minnesota taking the W in a close one. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, and just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Rudy, your impact on the game defensively, always something to...
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And we'll see you next time.